Hey yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Twa here, and this will be a video of the motion tower tilt floor 15. Now I've done this only once, so let's see how far I can get. I will show you the lame way first, maybe I'll make a video on the harder way, but this is purely assassin and none of these bosses will actually see you into hide. Now as for a quick tip, if you can't get a Asura bracelet with maximum crit damage, like this one is not even maximum damage, but if you look at my crits, they will be higher than usual. So let's get it popping. So this dude, he will, like most bosses, will always do a normal attack first, and up till the 15 point. Oh my god, look at my crits. Up to the 15 point, they will always do a normal attack. So you can always put down the poison where you want it to be and then start popping them. Now another tip is whenever you see the ground and they do AoEs, the red ones you cannot decoy. The actual yellow ones, like this one, you can decoy. So if you take that into perspective, there is always a way to cope with that. Now let's see if this dude actually does anything fancy. Apparently he will try something. Corrupt orb dispenser has been activated. So what do? We probably have to click it once. Yay, we got orb dispenser and we're happy. Okay. And it drops the bomb on this dude. Okay, yay, and we win. So even if you do fail at some point, just do it like that. We win. I will be trying this out for every single other run and see if there are any hidden or special mechanics that you really need to know about. The first one, not that hard. So he jumps to the middle, ball off the air, and you click an orb and you're done. Alright, for this one I cannot actually remember what this guy actually does, but whatever. We'll do the exact same tactic as we did before, so waiting on my 4 button, and then we can start popping. Alright, so cooldown is back. There we go. So stand a little to the back, always a normal attack. And this has yet to fail me. You could actually wait with your V button, because this way it actually takes up like less time in hide. It's not that much of a problem, but in terms of chi region, just waiting out is better. Now we're all familiar with the double back into re-hiding, because we've all been through several dungeons, right? So you can always just clear this without breaking a sweat. But as shown last time, I will just fail it once, see what is actually going on, see if he does anything. Oh, we got a loot crate. Hello. Oh yeah, this is what is up. So this guy will start using a flaming hand. You will receive yourself a debuff right there. Mysterious powder. You do it once more. There we go. And you do it once more. Always receiving the buffs up to the last point. Oh, I actually got into hide for no reason. Okay. That is it. I think there's a bigger AoE after this as well, but I cannot remember. Doesn't matter, like this way we just kill the boss and be done with it. So as you can see so far, first 2 floors, piece of cake. Yay, any drops, please. The Nuxon badge. Now the Nuxon badge don't seem all that great, except for the part where you can actually buy yourself Nuxon soul shield. So if you wanna, for instance, have a number 4 and the rest of Sura have 2 Yetis, I'm going for a Nuxon 2 soul shield. It's one of the best there is. And that way you can keep getting it popping. But it really depends on what soul shield you'll get first. Like I got myself a 4-piece Noxon that's actually maxed out. I'd rather take that than the 2 one. Although it should give me more crit. Now this dude has a funny gimmick as well, but you'll see. Let's start off once again. First normal attack. Proven. So this time I'll wait. Press my V button afterward. Having less issues with anything else. Aside from that, the fact that my buffs will or could come up pretty soon is also one of the factors why I use it this way. There we go, we get the extra hiding. And this one has also another gimmick that we need to perform. Whoops, daisy. Wow, that actually hurts. Okay, so the rack has been activated. You gotta run there fast because you need to whack the gourds. So here we go. We got one. Now, for some reason, he starts shooting things at me, but they don't hit all of the time. I absolutely have no clue why. None that I need to know of. There we go. The resistance is pretty good, and I was not meant to fire anything up. EQ that. Now this firing doesn't do anything else. I was expecting some kind of an attack right there, but nothing out of the ordinary. There we go. He may just start off another rack. Yay, so we gotta whack the gourds again. So far pretty easy, right? Now obviously you could do this with the dark build, but I found that whoa, that's a little bit late. I found that if I play on the lightning build with the current damages and not 100% crit, this build seems a lot better. Whether it is true or not, I am still not sure. Woo! And we got it. That thing actually gets me out of or into hide. Now I won't be covering up the normal attacks. They kind of, in a way, say to you like you need to go somewhere or you need to block. It's not something I really feel like covering. Excellent badge once again. Moving on. Floor 12. I'm not sure which floor this is. Is this already the... Oh, it is the defense one. Now the defense one actually has a nice gimmick where most people say like, oh my god, assassins, they are bad with AoE, and in a sense, yeah, you're right. But the thing is, you have multiple ways to deal with AoE damage. Now what I tend to use is Poison Breath into V into 3. Now doing this will allow you to get a lot more damage off due to the V Viting Spirit and the set landmine. This is one of the last things that I use it on, the last waves, and in that way you can actually perform it better. Now also I tend to just like not even waste my time. I'm going to use the orb. There we go. And I place them all on one side, meaning that if there's one side occupied every single time, because these things actually don't die, they regenerate, I place them at one side because that way more of the aggro is spent toward these little critters. And that's the idea. Whether I'm right, I'm not quite sure. If you hover over this thing, you can see the HP, so you can see whether or not you are making it. So I'm focusing solely on this side. That side I'd let it taken even a bit by the golden trainer thingies. Now switch out. You always want to stay at the center because you at some point want to do something with it. Now lightning strike is obviously a very good tactic, but you have to try and get into hide once again to still keep doing the maximum damage. Now using your 3 from time to time to stun the enemies is always a good cause, but you gotta make sure that you can stay into hide whenever. So these little golden thingies are actually doing their job. 1/4 HP down. So if I use that analogy, I can just wait this one out, grab another orb, put it to the left side, and let that be it. Now whether it is good or not, it solely depends on your own judgment. I tried this, I worked it out the first time, so either way, this is how I worked it out. Once again, think for yourself. If you think there are any other ways, I'd like to see it in the comments, but this is my way so far. You can place them out maybe even further so the aggro gets insta'd the moment they spawn, but that is... Or maybe you should divide a little bit more. That could also be the case. Now once again, going with solid AoEs this time. Just and in this manner, you still have your 4 up for whenever you need it, whenever you feel like you need it. Like for now, I can use my 4 once again, use it into a lightning strike if I want to, but the actual damage that I pull off with this is pretty decent. It's not amazing or anything. I need to rehide once again and see the life. It's half. So if I am actually gutsy at this point, I would say okay, let's do it. But my judgment right now says I don't have my V button up right now. I'd rather heal so to make sure that the next wave will actually go off properly. I'm not even sure if you can actually wait, but since we don't have the time and I don't care all that much, let's just go ahead. So if you press the green one, this thing will heal up again, and it's time for the next wave. So once again, blade skill, nagas, whatever, you just focus one monster and one monster only, because if you focus up more, the damage distribution will still say okay, great fucking job, you did your best. But we got ourselves a problem here, which is monsters not dying and they are still hitting you, right? So using that analogy, try to kill the lowest monsters first and then move on to the next. Now this seems like it's almost done. Wow, seriously. Alright, so even now I lost less HP than what I did, so actually did pretty good. Meaning that I will place another one at the sides actually, because I know the sides will always be occupied. I don't place them in the middle because the range of this is actually pretty near this item. So if it by any chance just goes there, I'm fucked. Now I went for the wrong one. Still not a problem, right? Because I got time. Now my V buttons should be up again. And this is where I play around with it. I just V button up 4 again, and this should pretty much kill about everything. That is the only AoE that you really need. Now see, the golden dude is actually putting in that work, which is amazing. There we go. And we can let those dudes like kill each other, it doesn't matter. Like these dudes have HP, but look at it, like it is so much. Like I don't have to do jack shit at this point. But still, like I said, don't have time, let's clean it. And there we go. Easy, right? So there's a high possibility for more to spawn. Reason what you can do is wait for your poison breath once again, and Rage Python will join the fray. Yay! Now this thing will leave, and we can start killing the boss. Now this is the Blaze skill Naga, and we all remember this from the Lair of the Frozen Fang. He has a few more gimmicks that I don't know about, but once again, this dude cannot see you in tide. So I'm just going to emphasize once again, normal attack, place down the bombs the way according, and of course you're an assassin, you can double back into re-hiding, whatever, as long as you feel comfortable with it. I'm going to fight this dude nonetheless because I don't care. AoE, that's a gimmick he doesn't have on the Lair of the Frozen Fang, or at least not that one. Looks quite similar to anything else, but let's try again. So this is the third attack. Whoa, what the hell is this? Oh, okay, so this looks a little bit like the Raijin AoE attack that he spawns later on into the Naru dungeon, Naru Labs is what it's called. Sounds like a normal attack. Nope, still same gimmick. Nothing I need to worry about. For some reason he keeps popping that at certain HPs. That's what I can deduce from this. Let's see any other attacks. Okay, that's a dodge. That's the overhead smash, and here will probably be coming the twirl. Okay, that's the normal attack. I cannot dodge anything of this, but you can go to the side. So his rotations are a little different from the Naga King on Lair of the Frozen Fang, but nonetheless, once you know the attacks, there's nothing you need to be fearing. What the... Oh yeah, that's from the quest. Okay, pretty good. Now, that is it for floor 12. If you look at it like this, like, honestly, I got a lot of damage. Like, I can assume that for people with 550, it will become a lot harder. Like, I got the luxury of having way more crit damage than most people. I left some of my attack power to waste for crit damage, because overall, if you crit anyway, you will be doing more damage nonetheless. So I thought that this was way more beneficial than anything else. Alright, so here we go. You can actually buy yourself some resistance damage, and oh, I would kill myself for some of that. God, I hate those things. Alright, so this is Kojin, this is the Thunder God, I think, and this dude also doesn't see you into hide. Once again, wow, this one starts actually off with a special attack. Now that's a new thing. Once again, proven this dude does not see you into hide. Nothing I need to worry about at this point. But once again, like, we want to see some of his attacks, see if I can emphasize on it. Now the indication says, oh my god, you need to dodge. Okay, I did. Now what? Oh, does he do the same thing again? Sure, whatever. Let's do something more, son. Devastating attack. Oh shit. What do I do, son? I don't know. He comes down, does whatever. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. Let's get out. Oh, and here are the thunderbolts. Need to worry about. Oops, daisy. Nothing to worry about. Like, I don't know half of his attacks or his rotations, but so far all of his attacks are indications or having. Whoa, woo! That was a little early. Make sure you always have your chi. I've wasted some of that already. So like I said, the Raijin one, the Naga King has a similar attack to that. Oh, that one pops me out of hide actually. Pretty good. Oh, I did not spec it. Oh, it doesn't even matter, like I missed completely. This is how easy he is. Like, there's no issue with fighting this dude. Biggest problem will be floor 15, boys. Ain't gonna lie. Alright, I got this one to maximum already, so no reason to get that. Now I at least know how I failed. Let's put this into perspective and use it onto the other one. Ooh. Almost got my head like knocked off clean. So let's lame this first strat out like easy. And there we go, got it. Huge as AoE, and at some point I can also always stay into hide, right? There's no reason for me to do anything else. But still, let's not play the lame game and show what actually happens when you fuck up. So here's the missiles. You can just run around and get outside of his face. Let that be done. And at some point he will hurl up into a ball. Now, this is not a problem. You can decoy this. He will get stunned and he will move on to the next phase. Let's show the next phase. Because there are points where you could or would fail. And that's not a problem. Like, if you fail this, there's not a thing in the world that can stop you. Let's see if I can actually block the next thing. Fuck, I missed. Okay, not a problem. But I need to kill this little guy. Now the other dude will simply just charge up. If you charge up to 100, you're actually going to get fucked. Now, I'm not sure where I need to use this on, but apparently I need to use it onto the static fields and make sure that he does not, and I'm repeat, does not recover. Now I'm expecting him to do either a normal attack or start off with a heavy attack in that case, and that's where you survive it. Not sure what I did, but I survived, and let's keep it that way. All for academic purposes, right? For now. Alright guys, I'm using the lightning build for this part. It has a downside on the last part. If you stay into hide, he will do more ice pillars, but let's get it popping. Using my lightning build, only change is the set landmine, so let's get it popping. Put down my 4 for the first auto attack. There we go. He will move to the back, tend to destroy it, and there we go. Fuck him. I kind of missed, but he does not know what to do against the next sequence, so this is where you need to pop down some damage. First Rice Wine, you cannot stun him out of it. But you can EQ it just like I showed. And if he starts doing any normal attack and you don't want to deal with that and just want to stay into hide like the PvE assassin that you are, there we go. Now at some point he will start drinking once again. This drunk. Now here's the next two attacks. Decoy twice, EQ, and there we go. Last part is totally evaded and you will not die, not even lose HP on it as well. If you tend to get hit by it, there is a slight chance that you will die, but easy thing is you are into hide. You don't have to care about that part all that much. Now putting him back into a neutral allows me for multiple setups. Let's do it again. Put him back into a neutral, see if he does any other sequences. He doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh shit. Ugh, I missed. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, and Q the last one. And I still get stuns, not a problem. He will start off his next sequence. Now, first off, major attack, into a dash, into another frontward attack. Now the third one, you need to be decoying or iframing, because if not, he will actually get you. But all in all, it's fair and it's pretty easy. Now it's still time to do the maximum damage. Try to get him into a neutral position, set everything up, and do the maximum damage. And this is the part where it starts becoming hard. There's a surefire way to do this. Double back, and there we go. Now I decoy here. Reason why I decoy is because he cannot hit me at that point. I tend to put him back once again into a neutral position. And this is once again where I put the maximum dig down. And here we go, boys. And that is it. So, emphasizing once again, once he does the pillars, if you don't have the Hong Moon decoy, what you can do is just time the pillars. Once he starts doing his first normal attack, what do? You insta-pop your Lotus Fury. If you don't, you will get yourself fucked. But in most cases, you can do it just like I've shown you. If you have Hong Moon decoy, you Q first, double back second, tab out of hide, use your decoy, and then use your C button afterward to neglect his first normal attacks. This way you can always wait everything out and not get hit by the pillars by accident. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was worthwhile. If you don't have the damage and will die a lot, it is really upsetting. I know I've died a lot during this video on this last part alone. But still, keep it popping guys, keep learning. This is Twebby. Peace.